Hey guys, I'm back. Okay, we're taking it for a spin today. Sick. Pull the brakes, pull the brakes. Yeah. Full stop, everybody. That's my law. Let's go. Damn speed bumps. Woo. Oh, wow, wow. Thank God for springs at the back. So you go here. Yeah. Absolutely amazing. I just love it. I don't know about you people, but I love it. It gives you the perfect go-kart experience. And the vertical shaft isn't bad at all. It's awesome, like the steering wheel. Feels like I'm driving a Kamaz. A truck. Spin around the island. Now we do a full stop, pull down the clutch. Turn off. Hear the motor running? Just too bad you can't put the motor in cruise control. Now the fun begins, winching it up. Now we can put this thing away. So as you can see, that blue line, that's my rope for the winch. It's hooked up to like that gas pipe that's like on the front of the trailer. As you can see, I just made this out of gas fittings. I love gas pipes. You can make everything out of it. I even have a threader for it. And these are like the planks I'm gonna drive it up on. These guys are like just held down by like these brackets and these octagon cover plates you have from electrical boxes. Let's get this thing up. Let's watch her go. The winch is cool, just painfully slow. But it works. The clutch has to be pressed down. I guess I can shut the lights off. Let's see. Ain't that a beauty? Cool go-kart, but it's a heavy beast. It weighs like 200 pounds. And as you can see, people, I'm not exactly lighter. But it's solid, like you can't go wrong. I crashed one time into something and like I didn't really do anything to it. This thing's like a tank. You can see it go up, see Daisy. I have to like help it a little bit sometimes because you got two motors running. They're worm gear motors, but they're not exactly super strong. Now up we go. Let's see if you can go up. Forgive me for my recording skills. As you can see, there's two motors on it. There's two gear motors because I need more power, and I'm not going to use an automotive winch because the thing's too strong. There's nothing else I can buy in the market, so at least it's the least I can come up with. But it works. It's neat. It's got two pillow block bearings, a 10mm shaft, and a rope wrapped around it. Can't go wrong with that. Worse if the rope snaps and I'm stuck here by myself. Up she goes, almost there. And once we hit the blocks at the back, we can shut it off. We can release the clutch just so it doesn't roll back and release the winch. As you can see it maybe. Release the winch, pull the rope up. And these motors are 12-volt motors. I'm cranking them on 18 volts because just to run them faster. And the motors too, it's no big deal. It's not, you're not going to burn it up. Now it's holding like this. Now what we got to do, pull down the clutch and we got to let the back wheel sit. Heavy guy. Up on that. And then we tie her down. Gonna let go of this. Keep the tension loose. And as you can see, like the detail and everything, all that work, that's just, ignore this. This is just to hold my gas pedal down if I'm warming it up or something. Just a piece of good old 14.2 Romex. And here, as you can see, you got all this, like, oh, that's the winch switch. You can turn that off. You got all this, like, you got these are super soft, flexible wires, so it steers with the thing nicely. You got these, I like to call European terminal blocks, or LZ connector. I got these from Poland actually when I was there. I used them to like terminate all these wires and use for rule connectors and all that stuff. Yeah, and let's tie her down. There, see, it's all tied down. So I tie down this, I tie down the seat so it doesn't flop open as I slam the brakes on this car, and also the front. And if I go for long distance drives, what I could do is just for safety, like if I go somewhere far on the highway, I just tie it down here with like a piece of like pipe strap or something here, and all the wheels too. And as you can see, the back wheels, they got this groove here, like this little slot I just made out of like two pieces of wood in there, like 2x2s I just put in there so it doesn't, like, the thing doesn't roll forward and backwards. And now what you're probably thinking, people, like, what do I do with these enormous ramps? Well, here's the neat thing, they fold in. Allow me to demonstrate. These are just like simple foldable ramps. I gotta get the jacks and everything. Throw them in there. Let's go on the side. Alright, let's go with it. The control battery is always good to take out in case if like something, I don't know, a stupid bird lands in my go-kart and hits the start button, so like a control circuit doesn't turn on for the motor. So everything's tied up and we're ready to go. And in conclusion, I think this is, for me, like I think this is a fantastic machine, but there are some complaints. Like for example, the engine is too weak for this weight. So like you cannot start off from a dead stop. That's why you have to use the electric motor, and you can, while the engine's idling, you just drop the clutch. Because if I start off from a dead stop, it'll feel like starting off on third gear up a hill. Like it's like on a gas bike, I own 2 gas-powered bicycles, I have to admit, and I'm proud of. And like you can just start off nicely without even pedaling, because that's the thing, this engine's designed for like starting off when pedaling, and then you just drop the clutch. But this guy uses the electric motors to start it. Electric motor. That's my complaint, is like this thing is like weak, like obviously, and it also took a lot of work to actually mount it, because I had to like improvise, you can say, the V-frame of a bicycle. As you can see here, I had to use the gas pipes mounted on a steel plate and everything, and all these flanges. So that wasn't exactly easy. Oh yeah, another thing is the brakes are not the best. These are just 2 rubber wheels I just pull against the ground, and when I pull it hard enough, like the back wheel goes off the ground. That's how strong it is. Then it actually works, but it lots of wear and tear. But hey, it's for emergencies. I try to not use it. Like only if I'm really, like, say I have to do that full stop. Alright, there's like a little protector plate here, as you can see, so like it doesn't like dig into the wood. Another complaint is like these wheels here in the front, they have 2 problems. A, the tires get really bald like fast, because these are like what's it called, hand truck wheels. One already blew up because they're not designed to go like say 30 kilometers per hour. And B, those bearings are made out of soft metal. And the thing that sucks with them is that when you start making sharp turns and hard turns, those bearings go. But luckily for me, I keep an extra spare tire with a bearing mounted on. Like, you know that orange bucket? That orange bucket is just for like weight. I have it filled with like concrete, so it just keeps the front of my trailer heavy, because obviously, so this trailer doesn't look balanced. Yeah, but that's about it. Hopefully you guys like my video, and stay tuned. I'm gonna make more of my contraptions.